Hello and welcome to Dave the Suit Betting. Well, it's a fine Monday morning, Bank Holiday Monday, and it's 7 a.m. Let's quickly go over Saturday's racing. I did struggle somewhat to find a bit of value. The value had gone on Oldie's Gold. I did manage to snaffle a bit myself at 5-2, but when it came to recording the video, it was 5-4. That ran out a ready winner. Princess Naylor, which I mentioned in the video, the 425 at Beverley, was the unluckiest loser of the day. Got absolutely hammered from over 2 furlongs out and ended up in a barging match 50 yard out, allowing, I think it was James Sullivan, Ruth Carr, to come on the outside and pick up the luckiest winner he'll ever get. Running Lion did threaten and did look the winner, but that ran out. I'm very disappointed the way that ran, actually. Mr. Chaplin, I did say I wanted 10s on that. It went off 13-2, and that was a good swerve. The selection, Vince Lombardi at Catterick, 5 stall over 6 furlong at Catterick, is actually in the grey area because you do need a low draw. It did threaten, it did come wide on the bend a little bit, but eventually it just ran out of puff and it wasn't good enough. The winners were drawn 1 and 2. So one bet for Saturday, which went down. Monday, I've looked at a race. Well, I've looked at a lot of races, but I think I found one at Windsor. Now, I've played it 6-1 each way. But let's have a look at the race that I did record last night. The race I'm looking at, the 505 at Windsor, over an extended 5 furlongs. The going is good. They might have a touch of drizzle, but I don't think it'll change. And these are the runners and riders and prices. So 11 runners go to post at the moment. So here's what I saw, a race. I was actually at Pontypridd for this race. Let's have a look. Pontypridd over the extended 5 furlongs. The horse I'm interested in is number 10, drawn in the 7 stall, black and white colours with a red and white hat. Let's have a look and see what happens. Comes out the stall pretty well. The ones on the inside dwell somewhat, giving the outside stalls a slight advantage. So he comes out. Now the horses on the inside are trying to catch up, pretty smartish, and he's got one down the outside, which has led him up somewhat. So they dash to the bend at Pontypridd, and he tucks it in quite nicely in 3rd place. So we're coming round the bend, last 2 furlongs on the running. Now what I want you to look out for here, he moves the horse out wide on the bend, and the horse takes a false step or a stumble. Let's have a look. Moves it out wide. Just there. You've got to be a bit quick to see that. It just takes a bit of a stumble, bit of a false step or something. Maybe he found a divot. So the jockey rouses him along. He's got 4 in a line on his inside and 1 coming down the outside. Pushing it along, pushing it. Everyone's rowing. This one here, I mean, how high do you want your whip? He gives it a little tap there, nicely, like you should. And another one. 5 in a line. 1 coming down the outside, a different one. Pushing. Still in the line. Pushing. Hit it there. This one goes well clear, looking round, he's won easily. And he stays on, okay. 3rd. That was a significant improvement on what it's shown before. And this race was a lot harder than the race it's in today. Okay, that stumble, I don't think it cost it more than a quarter of a length, maybe a bit of balance. It wouldn't have changed the result of the race. But I think that was a major step up for the horse, and I do believe it can go on to better things. This is a slightly easier race than the one at Pontypridd. Let's have a look at the form of Fenlander and some of the others. Always Glamorous. Got a touch of seconditis. 5 runs on turf. It's come second 4 times, including this one over course and distance last time out. It wasn't a great race. It being a 57 horse, 61, 56, got beat by 68. Took in old Lead from stall 1, which is advantageous. Headed one out, so kind of beaten quite well there. 57 rated 6-year-old in third. Doesn't hold up well, I don't think. And the fact today, drawn 7, not drawn as well. Maharaja's Express, drawn 11, not good. Richard Kingscote, maybe good. 4 wins on the all-weather from 22 rides, but only 1 on turf. That was at Bath on heavy ground. Hardly inspires, but this was an half-decent run over course and distance, the 19th of May, in a slightly better race than this. Merrimack, now I think this is the danger. This was a good run. Very recently at Newmarket in a better race. Behind Spring is Sprung, rated 72. It beat Spirit of Applause, which was rated 78. And it was the ground was fast that day, but it was in a good time, slowed by 0.56, but the ground was lightning fast. Jockey, Olivia Haynes, she's okay, she has her winners. 8 rides this season, 2 winners. Can't be sniffed at. One at Newmarket, 17th of May, a week ago. And then Fenlander, I've just shown you the race. Pontypridd, I was there that day. That was a step up on what it's shown before. It's only had 7 runs. It is a maiden. It's only had 7 runs. 3 runs as a 2-year-old. 2 runs as a 3-year-old. One of these was on heavy, so who knows. And then they brought it out in a Class 5 at Catterick. Didn't do much at all. That was its first run forever. Race probably on a par to what it did to today's race. Weakened there, but match fitness and all that after a very long break on the 17th of May until April. Long time. And this was a big step up at Pontypridd, a big step up. Reigning Prophet, I think that's rated in the 80s at the moment. 83. That one next time out at Ripon. Lethal Nymph, that's rated 79, I think. 78. Not done much since, but they bumped it up from Class 4 to Class 3 to Class 2. So they're trying to get it down the weights. And Cloud King behind it. That's rated at 76. Just on the back of that run. But that was a definite step up. In touch with leaders, headway over 2 furlong out. Stumbled, which I've shown you, when challenging over 1 out. I don't know if it made a great deal of difference. Kept on. It was rated 67 that day. For that run, it's actually been kindly dropped £1. So that's my rough assessment given there. Always Glamorous. That actually, over course and distance, had a better draw last time. It ran too freely. It was out of the 1 stall. Now it's out of the 7. It might have to come wide. I'm not too keen on that one. Maharaja's Express, that also ran over course and distance. That's got half a chance. The one that I do fear is Merrimack. with the £7 apprentice on could make all the difference. She's not the worst jockey in the world. But I've played at 6-1 Fenlander each way. When it came to recording this, all the information last night, it was 11-2. This morning, when I've come to do my little introduction, etc., it is now 9-2. If you go with Sky Bet, they'll play 4 places. It's 4-1. But I still think at 9-2, it's up to you whether you play each way or not. I have played each way at 6s, but I certainly wouldn't put anyone off. Back in the horse, each way at 9-2. If you have a fiver each way and it gets placed, you lose 50 pence. I think we can all stand that, can't we? But I wouldn't forgive anyone for actually backing the horse to win. But it is your decision. It is a selection. I've won at 6-1. But I am going to put it out. I'm going to say each way, for the sake of the odds of this channel, at 9-2. Fenlander in the 5:05 at Windsor. This is Dave the Sue on a beautiful, beautiful bank holiday Monday morning. I hope everyone has a winning day. Bye for now.